In this video, I want to give you a couple insights onto my plans to get to 25,000 subscribers by January 1st. I know, it's a bit aggressive, but stay tuned to the end and you'll hear exactly how I think I can get there and how it involves you right now. Now, I want to make sure I take time to say thank you to the 500 subscribers I now have, because without you guys, this would be going nowhere right now. Absolutely nowhere at all. So thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. And if you want to subscribe to get more content like this today, then make sure to hit that subscribe and notification bell. What I'm lost on direction right now, it's on one of these sides. My name's Jason Humphrey. I help developers who feel stuck in their careers by teaching them how to master the interview so that they can get the job they ultimately want. One of the first things I want you to learn from me today is that you should have goals. Really big goals. No, but seriously, I hope that you learn today that you should be having ambitious goals. If you haven't learned this already, then trust me, you will through this channel. I preach it to all my students and I abide by it every single day, and that is, first and foremost, you must have goals. You must know what Mount Everest is for yourself. When you know what Mount Everest is, the mountains ahead of that will show up, but you also have to go find some mountains to make sure you're climbing them to get to Mount Everest. And what I mean by this is when you're finding them, you have to find ambitious mountains to climb. There is no, let's go climb this little dainty hill. Let's go climb a real mountain that'll ultimately help us get to the mountaintop. So you're probably wondering, right? Why did he pick 25,000 subscribers by January 1st? Is that not a bit ambitious? Well, yeah, that's pretty damn ambitious. I know, because I've realized all too well, especially in YouTube, if you are a small YouTuber like myself, getting views is one of the hardest things you can do. Getting subscribers is one of the hardest things you'll ever have to try to do. And even then, when you're even smaller, it gets 10 times harder. I keep hearing about, oh, once you get to 1,000, once you get to 10,000, it's so easy. Well, what about the first 1,000? This seems to be the absolute hardest part. So why in the world, Jason, would you pick 25,000? Because you're not even out of 1,000 yet. Well, that is because I want to set ambitious goals. Now, I always teach people to set goals, yes, and to set them really high, but you don't want to set them out of reach where it just becomes demoralizing and that then you don't want to attempt to even go after them because you know you can't reach them. You want to set them just ambitious enough to where it's like, damn, I could do that. It'd be a lot of work though. Like that level of, you know you can complete it, but it's going to take all your effort. That's exactly why I'm setting the 25,000 subscriber goal by January 1st. Is I believe I can do it, but I believe I have to have a plan behind it to get there. And that's what I want to let you in on right now about how do I plan to do that and some insights I've already learned and to show you guys what's to come. So let's jump right on into it. Giving away 90% of what I do. I have created courses in the past for Simple Programmer. I've created courses for myself. I've created courses on Udemy. I mentor people on the side. I coach them. I do a lot of different things where I kind of have what you would say is a paywall, where all the content's kind of behind. But one of the things one of my mentors brought up to me recently was, no, if you truly want to gain your audience's trust, you know, you are going to have to give a lot more for free. You're going to have to give a lot more content that helps people and reserve that 10% to just coaching. And at first I was like, oh, that's a bit crazy, right? I've got all these great things like the DICE framework and different ways to do hot and cold applications and things that really help people get jobs. And I was like, well, I don't know. But ever since then, and after thinking about it, I am on board with the idea. It's a way that I can help a lot of people out and do a lot of good, and also at the same time grow my own business here. How am I going to give the 90% away? Well, through a couple different avenues. First, I am going to be giving away free webinars. Actually, the first one starts in 2 weeks. I'll make sure I leave a link below. I'm going to be doing a full webinar series 6 weeks in a row every week, and it's all going to be all about how to master the interview, from once you have it to doing the research, to mastering the questions, to refining your resume on it, to knowing everything you should ask going into the interview. Second, I'm going to be giving away cheat sheets and things of that nature that you can just take a one-page document and know how to do something really effectively. Prime example, I'll leave a link also down below to the DICE method that I've taught people for now years about how to answer any technical question out there and to put a damn good answer out every time. Lastly, in this section, I'm gonna make sure what I'm giving away is always the utmost quality with actionable items. I've seen a lot of places on YouTube that they talk about, oh, you want quantity over quality, and some people go quality versus quantity argument. I think each situation could be correct. In my particular situation, I think the only place I fit in this market, in this niche, is to make sure I'm giving you guys quality, actionable items that a mentor would give you. Not some vague, just always entertaining video. Yeah, I'm going for entertaining, but I also truthfully want to make sure you're getting something out of this. So I'm gonna go for quality with actionable items. So that's how the 90% will work. Now, what else am I gonna be doing? I'm also gonna be marketing hardcore as best as I can. But I really need your help to be a better marketer. I need your help for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, feedback on the videos to make sure they're doing good. Second, to give a like and a subscribe and a share. A share is really what I'm getting at here. I'm just trying to fit in all the other typical YouTube marketing stuff in this video. But truthfully, a share. If you could reshare this content, share it with someone else, share it with one person that you think could benefit from it. That's where you guys fit into my marketing plan and are really going to help me out get to this goal. Now, I'm not just going to rely on you guys. You guys are a big part of this, but I'm also going to make sure I advertise to Reddit, to Facebook, to LinkedIn, and as much as I can on YouTube. And so I'm going to put ads on those 4 sites, and I'll let you know how they go. Like in this video, I'm not here to bore you with results right now, but if that's what you want to see and you want to know how this goes, shoot, let me know. I will make a video on it. I made sure that I actually, before I made this one, I recorded my subscribers 2 days ago, and that way when we get to 25,000K, we can look back and go, here was the plan. Did it work or did it not? So that's what I'm going to do for marketing. The last thing I am doing in this plan to make sure that I am getting to that 25K is I'm leaving a link in every video for feedback. If you want to leave me a topic request, you want to leave me more critical feedback that you don't want to put out in the public, you want to leave me questions, I said I would give you a couple insights into everything I've learned up to this point by the end of this video, and that's what we're going to talk about right now. Let's start with that 90% of my content. By giving it away, what have I seen already? Well, I've seen a huge increase in interaction, which is probably a big reason why right now you're seeing my channel jump in subscribers, is because the stuff I'm putting out there and the people I'm getting on my email list, the people I'm getting to come to the channel, are being engaged with higher quality content. But the content is the big thing that's pulling them in because I'm being super actionable with it. The other insight I want to give you is about the advertising platforms. Now, I said I would do a video on this if you want to see all the results and me really digging down deep into it, but I'll say this for now. What I've learned is this, that if you advertise on something like, say, Google, that you have to make a choice on, do you want to keep the organicness to your videos? Do you want to keep the watch time up? Do you want to keep the likes up, or the like ratio to views up? Because if you do, you don't want advertising. If you want to advertise to get your name out there, potentially get a couple subscribers, then yes, you want to go that way. But I can say this, by just this couple of tests, I've done about 4 different videos tested, and you can see which ones they are, because they have over 20, 30,000 views, and you can go check them out now. But you notice the like ratio sucks on them. The comments are terrible, but it gets you exposure. So which do you want to pick? Now, I've recently started testing out just promoting the channel in general and less about the videos. We'll see how that goes. We can check in on that. But it's a choice for you that I've had to make on a couple videos. Do I choose higher interaction with a lower view count, or do I choose a higher exposure with a low interaction? I'm kind of going 50-50 on that, but I'll let you know how that pans out longer term. That's my video. This is where I'm on the path to 25,000 subscribers. We're at 500 today. Actually, I think we're at 600. But this is the path I'm going to take. I'd love for you to hit the subscribe, hit the like button, and stick with me on this content going forward in the future, because I'm going to make sure I provide value to you and your career and help you get the job you want.